In 2026, the bread aisle remains a dietary minefield. While traditional bread is a simple four-ingredient miracle of flour, water, salt, and yeast, modern industrial loaves have mutated into ultra-processed products designed for shelf life rather than human life.
We're like, too many carbs. What's the rules we need to follow if we're looking for a healthier bread?
Sure. I mean, we don't need to be afraid of carbs. The serving size of a carbohydrate like bread is 1 slice. So if it's advertised for that, that means that it has 100% whole wheat flour. That's the first ingredient. And it has fiber and it has protein, good for digestion. So if this is what you like, it's a go-to and it's okay.
And what are the benefits of whole wheat?
Yeah, whole wheat bread has more fiber, so it's better for like gut health, and people are nervous and they're like weight loss is their goal, they can stick to that. But some things we want to be thinking of. So like whole wheat bread, for example, is delicious. It's fine. We're looking for something that has 100% whole wheat, right?
To keep your gut health and energy levels stable, you should be wary of brands that prioritize pillowy softness over nutritional density. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great. Thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video.
And digestion and protein is going to help keep you full, so it's a win.
Is this the healthiest bread?
It's not the healthiest bread. I'm a big fan of sourdough bread.
Behind panel number?
Right, so like fermentable oligosaccharides, disaccharides, monosaccharides, and polyols, which are
dietitian speak.
Yeah, it's a complex carbohydrates that are not properly absorbed by the small intestine that can cause bloating.
Sourdough. Okay, tell me about sourdough and what you like about it.
Yeah, so it's low pH and long fermentation. So that longer fermentation is going to help you digest those FODMAPs.
Here are 5 US bread brands you should consider avoiding, along with tips on what to look for instead. 1. Wonder Bread Classic White. Why number 1? The quintessential American white bread is a masterclass in refined starch. By the time the wheat is processed into Wonder Bread, the bran and germ, the parts containing fiber and vitamins, have been completely stripped away. The blood sugar spike. Without fiber to slow down digestion, Wonder Bread has a glycemic index comparable to a candy bar. It causes rapid insulin spikes, which can lead to energy crashes and long-term metabolic issues. Chemical cocktail. It often contains datum, diacetyl tartaric acid esters of monoglycerides, and other ethoxylated monoglycerides used as dough conditioners to achieve that unnatural airiness. Lack of satiety. Because it lacks fiber and protein, it does not trigger the fullness hormone, often leading you to eat 4 slices when one of a heartier bread would suffice.
So if you have issues with gluten, but not necessarily celiac, the sourdough bread is for you.
Okay, and is this like considered a complex carb, so it's broken down slower as well?
Yes, exactly.
That's really what you're kind of looking for in bread, right?
Exactly.
Okay. All right, let's go over to seeded bread.
So it's delicious, right? And so if we're thinking about something that has flaxseed and chia, 2 tablespoons of chia is 11 grams of fiber. So yes, seeded bread is great, but it could be higher in calories.
Personally, I always think, oh, this must be healthier. Like if it says whole grain or there's a bunch of seeds, I'm like, oh, this is the best bread.
Yeah, so seeded bread definitely is healthy, right? It has more fiber, it has protein, it has good fats.
2. Sara Lee, Artesano, and Delightful lines. Why number 2? Sara Lee's marketing suggests a bakery fresh or diet-friendly experience, but the ingredient list tells a story of industrial shortcuts. The Artesano trap. The Artesano line is marketed as a thicker, gourmet slice, but it is high in sodium and added sugars. A single slice can contain 3 grams of sugar, which adds up quickly if you're making a full sandwich. Artificial sweeteners. The delightful, low-calorie line often replaces natural sugars with artificial sweeteners or bulking agents like cellulose, essentially wood pulp, to keep the calorie count low while maintaining bulk. Soybean oil. Like many mass-produced breads, it relies on highly processed soybean oil, which is high in omega-6 fatty acids that can contribute to systemic inflammation when consumed in excess.
Because of all those seeds, so we want to be mindful of that. And just like a little pro tip, right? Something that has pumpkin seeds might be a little bit better for you because it has high like protein and zinc and manganese. So that's just like helping you with those micronutrients.
3. Pepperidge Farm, Cinnamon Swirl, and Hearty White. Why number 3? Pepperidge Farm is often viewed as a premium grocery store brand, but many of its dessert-style breakfast breads are essentially cake disguised as toast. Dessert for breakfast. The Cinnamon Swirl varieties can contain up to 9 grams of sugar per slice. If you eat 2 slices of French toast, You've consumed more sugar than is found in several varieties of donuts. Enriched flour dependency. Even their hearty white relies heavily on enriched flour. While enriched sounds positive, it simply means they've added back a handful of synthetic vitamins to replace the dozens of natural nutrients lost during heavy processing. Preservative heavy, to maintain their soft texture and prevent mold for weeks. These loaves are packed with calcium propionate and other preservatives that some studies link to behavioral changes in children. 4. King's Hawaiian, sweet rolls and sliced bread. Why number 4? While undeniably delicious, King's Hawaiian is technically closer to a pastry than a bread staple. It is one of the most nutritionally empty options on the shelf. Sugar as a primary ingredient. Sugar is often the third or fourth ingredient on the label. This high sugar content is what gives it that signature melt-in-your-mouth texture, but it also makes it a nutritional void. 0 fiber. Most King's Hawaiian products contain 0 grams of fiber. In the context of the 2026 wellness landscape, eating bread with 0 fiber is one of the fastest ways to disrupt your gut microbiome. Caloric density. Because it is so soft and sweet, it is incredibly easy to overconsume. A small slider bun can have as many calories as a large slice of whole grain sourdough, but with none of the nutritional benefits. 5. Nature's Own butter bread. Why number 5? Nature's Own markets itself as a clean brand with no artificial colors or flavors, but their butter bread line remains a highly refined product that offers little to the body. The butter illusion. The buttery flavor is often a result of natural flavors rather than significant amounts of actual butter. It is designed to mimic the taste of a fat-rich brioche using cheaper, processed ingredients. Modified food starch. It uses modified starches to maintain its structure. These are highly processed additives that can cause digestive upset in people with sensitive stomachs. Refined grain focus. While they do offer whole wheat options, their best-selling butter bread is made from refined flour that lacks the magnesium, zinc, and B vitamins found in intact grains. How to choose a real loaf. To find a brand that actually supports your health, use the 5-to-1 rule. For every 5 grams of carbohydrates, there should be at least 1 gram of fiber. Additionally, follow these 3 rules. Look for 100% whole wheat. If the first ingredient is wheat flour or enriched flour, it is refined. It must say whole. The sprouted advantage. Brands like Ezekiel 4 verse 9 use sprouted grains, which break down anti-nutrients and make the minerals in the bread easier for your body to absorb. The sourdough secret. Authentic sourdough uses a long fermentation process that pre-digests much of the gluten and reduces the glycemic load, making it the best choice for blood sugar management.